talk shows with me today, Carol Ann Cooper and Robin Snow. Carol Ann, please introduce yourself.
Yes, thank you, Nomsa. And as the writing facilitator, what I do is I support women in becoming more productive with their writing by connecting them with their deeper innate ability to write. But more importantly, they experience free flowing. They experience an unlocking of the writer within and getting their story written. Because you cannot publish, and all of this has come about through my own journey, unlocking the writer within. Robin, introduce yourself, please.
Sure. So my name's Robin Snow. I'm the owner, director, and author at Glow Yoga Kids here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. We are a mindfulness and movement-based company. We go into schools and daycare centers. We do events and birthday parties where the focus is yoga and mindfulness. And I also have a cat. I like to mention her every time because she always ends up on the screen in some form or another. So keep your eyes peeled for her. That's me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Robin. I don't know. Actually, it says my hey, how are you, cat? How are you? Well, we're good. So it says that my interest. No, I have this most speed internet anyone would have. So it says there's a problem with connection, which is my on. In yours is actually showing on Restream that I have. But my connection is really strong. It's for gains. So I don't know why you're saying I've got problems with connections.
You've been cutting in and
it's
out.
Specific for streaming, but it comes up as I'm using Wi-Fi, but I don't use Wi-Fi. I don't know why.
Right.
Say whether it might just be that we have. We shouldn't have problems. So our topic today is why humility matters in leadership. Humility, it can lead to good communications, better listening, and also it can increase collaboration, and it can lead a person to become creating their own compassionate leadership style and create authenticity, self-image at the same time, and the qualities as well, better qualities, both the leadership and team. So I don't know, Carol Ann, what were your thoughts when you saw this topic?
Yeah, good question. Humility is like, all right, do I actually know what the word means? So it gave me something to look up and actually fully understand what it meant. Because again, it's another of those words that for me just sit on the page, don't really say anything or speak or move. And so I've opened it up and got it moving and have a better sense of it. And there's actually one of the quotes I found by Max Lucado. He said, "A man who wants to lead the audience must turn his back on the crowd." And it's because it's not about him. It's about everybody else. It's about who he's leading. And so I thought that was a lovely, lovely quote, and thought, interesting. But it's not about you. This is what humility it means. It's not you. It's about everybody else. And you being able to put others first, but not at the expense of yourself. you still know what your own needs are and are able to draw those boundaries and, make sure needs are met. But it's not at the expense of others either. So it's a two-way thing. So putting it needs there, what's important for them, getting to know them, and as you say, listening. Is that listening for others? But it's not at the expense of yourself and your health, and it's not at the expense of others. That's what I've sort of come to understand about it. And there are some other things as well, which are quite interesting, which we can dive into. So what were your thoughts, Robin? Is this a word that you fully understand, or?
Yeah. So I feel like, especially in my line of work, I mean, any business at all, humility is very important, especially in a leadership role. I think that I think we can find too many bosses that are very are not great leaders because of the way that they act in the workplace, because they usually, the not great leaders, don't act with humility and don't have this kind of respect and kindness and accountability and, this open communication that comes with, being humble. And can often, I don't know, at least some of the bosses that I've had in the past, I feel like some of them, they can be quite boastful. It's like all about ego with them. And this type of mentality, although, is effective for getting people to follow you out of fear, is not the most effective when you actually want to be a good leader and you want people to be inspired by what it is that you're doing. Fear is not a good reason to do anything. So let's just block that out right now. But yeah, I think humility really is the key to workplace success, especially when you have a boss that is humble, for sure. Yeah. Noam said, do you have anything you want to say right off the bat?
Actually, I was watching you yesterday, Nelson Mandela, and I was asking Nelson Mandela. He went to prison for all those years. When he came out, his agenda was to fix what has been broken and to keep the name. Whatever he went to prison for, he wanted to make sure that people they live with their freedom. So like what you were saying, Carol, and that is not about you. And also I watched one of the guys where I trained, and he has viewed and about why he's been able to be successful, and he was like, everyone that is watching know that when you are being a leader, that company is not about you. It's all about the clients. It's all about giving. So he was like, if you have a mind of giving, you have a mind of serving, and worship your clients. When that let them get whatever they want, things handle with all your heart, and look after your team as well, and make sure that you acknowledge what they do, knowing that the work is not about you. You are there as a king, as a queen, like a queen is dead now, to serve your company, to your company. And the more, if you have that mindset, it's like the energy you're gonna have, you'll be a millionaire within like a year if you really, really hard. And I agree with you, to find nowadays is really, really tough. It's not easy. There are some people who set up companies, and when they set up companies, they are all about what they can get. Even they don't acknowledge the people that are actually driving the company moving forward. So watching that interview with Nelson Mandela and Oprah, it made me realize actually humility, it means you do whatever it takes to do the right thing for you. Is either for your country, do the whatever it takes to do the right thing for your company, for your community. Meaning the right thing, it means even when people don't believe in you, even when people don't trust you, but you trust the path that you are taking, you trust the journey where you're going, always speak the truth and always for you and like it. That part into praising him out. He never actually blamed one. He wanted to make sure that there is freedom in South Africa between black and white, and we got that. That's how I remember him as a man. So that, to me, that is humility. Carol Ann?
Nomsa, I'll just mention, you're cutting out so much, like a lot. Like, I don't know if Carol Ann's experiencing that, but I can barely understand what you're saying.
Okay, so the other option
you really have to. Yeah, go on. The other option you've got, Nomsa?
the option I have is to go to my phone.
Oh, okay.
To
Okay.
broadcast.
There's always a way. See?
Yeah, Carol Ann, do you want to speak?
Yeah. Okay. I like what Robin was saying about there are many bosses that are not actually good leaders, because it is about they try and rule by fear and instill a you will do this or else, is that threat, and so people are for their jobs. It's not the best way to rule, to lead. It doesn't get the best out of people. A quote by Munaya. He said, "Humility is a great quality of leadership, which derives respect and not just fear and hatred." I just let that saying go away. It's like, yes, well, that noise, fear and hatred, it creates a noise, it creates a discomfort in the workplace.
Okay, guys, I need to get out of here. I need to get off here and come back.
Okay.
I need to
do what you need to do, Nomsa, and that's okay.
Stay there. Stay where you are. Don't go out. It will take me back. So if I go out and then come back on my phone, hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna look. Okay, let me set it up here.
That's about being flexible. It's about finding ways to do whatever you need to do.
Okay, I'm gonna log out because this computer is using the other Wi-Fi. So, and then it will see whether if I'm experiencing the same problem. Yeah. So let me go out.
Okay.
But it would take me back to where